Welcome, Recapor.
I am not an artist. I just am. I breathe. Inhale and exhale. I feel the rhythm of my heart. I observe all kinds of sensations throughout my whole body laying on this floor. I lay on a stage, watch the ceiling, I feel the weight of my body laying down. I observe my breath, my heartbeat is slowly getting back to normal. My breath is soft and light. I feel like slowly melting down into the floor. I observe how I lose the sense of shapes and forms, the sense of limits. I observe how my thoughts are passing by, and I let them go. I am not an artist, I just am. And then I am one with the floor, one with the ceiling, one with the space, with the walls, with the chairs. I am one with every living being in this room. And I feel this sense of oneness, just being, melted into the floor. And then one of my thoughts starts to become more and more important. and it starts to move my fingers and my toes. This thought, it's so important that it gets me back to shape and form, makes me solid again. I catch that thought and I continue exploring further with it. And then I start exploring the space around me. I observe the texture of the carpet. I see some and feel some objects next to me. They look like letters. And I start exploring the space with my whole body. Change my perspective. And continue exploring with that thought. And slowly, I get completely in shape and form, still in the state of being. But you can see me only as a dot. Before you were seeing me as a whole, a silhouette, and everything behind. Now I'm just a dot. And from this position of being a dot, I go into the position of doing. So it's from being to doing. And this doing is very much related to playing a role. Playing the role of an artist. Because I am not an artist. But I experience the world as an artist. I work as an artist. I have the appearance of an artist. Probably, actually I have to arrange myself a bit, because you know, when you play a role, you really have to look fine, especially in our society and system. I hope my hair is fine. So, I work as an artist, I experience the world as an artist, I use artistic expression to communicate. But playing this role, I need to perform lots of tasks. Some of those tasks I learned since I was a little kid. Other tasks I learned on the way to making things happen. And then I've been trained as a professional painter, and I've been painting for a while. But painting, it's a very solitary activity. It's amazing to have the skills, to feel the inspiration coming through, but still it's solitary. And then I was curious, and I went into photography and video, and all kind of mixed techniques in my journey of connecting the dots. Because first time I told you that I felt like a dot, and then I tried to find this oneness which I was feeling here in connecting more dots. And first those dots were painting, photography, video, graphic design, and I tried to connect them in one. But that was not enough. That was really not enough. Then I started to work with other artists. I started to work first with one artist only, and we've been doing all kind of video installations, creating the context for them to happen also, because what I'm doing now is also creating a context for the artwork to happen. Because every artwork, no matter what kind of artwork is it needs a space to develop. Am I still a dot? Yeah, I also have some trails, but that doesn't make me richer. It's just, you know, the trails of my movement. So working with one more artist only was not enough again. And then I started to work for other artists. I started to organize events, helping other artists to show their works, creating platform for this. And this can really teach you a lot about, it can teach you a lot how you can deal with your artistic ego. And on the journey of this, to this intermediate oneness, working with other artists and for other artists was still not enough. Then another element came into my life, and this was the interactive art. Interactive art is a form of art which connects a lot of disciplines, a lot of different arts and artists via technology. And we need technology in order to be able to perform it on stage and to have everything connected. Here are some projects done with lots of colleagues. There are lots of people who contribute these kind of things to happen. And this is my relation with technology. I use it, I take care of it, but it's just the missing link. So visual arts, dance, theater, sound, and whatever is on stage to be linked together. This is supposed to give us a completely new perspective to the public, but also to ourselves as artists, because the whole work process completely changes our experience while we are doing art. And then I work a lot with projections, and they are responsive to the movements of the body. We work with sound, and the sound is also generated by the movements of the body, or it can be generated by the heartbeat, by the neurosignals. It's actually all connected. And as you can see, it's all live on stage in the same time, which is done via technology. There are performers in this whole thing. There are musicians, there are visual artists, they might be scientists, there might be doctors or sociologists. It depends on the concept. The important thing is that we have this experience of connecting all of us with the artistic process, with the space we work in, and to go further with this experience, to not get identified with this experience, but also to connect it with the public, because there are lots of performance artworks in an intermediate art where the public is a co-creator. So you can also offer what you do as interactive platforms to other artists to experiment with it, because I think this sharing is very important. Because actually in my journey to this intermediate oneness, it's very important that we are having connection between all of us, between all artistic forms, in order to communicate and also in order to create a community. So I'm not an artist, I just am, and I really hope you can have the chance with all of us together to escape into the present moment, being a whole intermedia body. Thank you.